there are hidden costs to consider. These can significantly affect your financial situation. These are the costs that don't show up on a mortgage statement or a lease agreement. They can be sneaky and unexpected. We're talking about things like property taxes, maintenance, and the cost of your money being tied up in a house. These can add up quickly. You need to factor in all these costs to make a truly informed decision. It's not just about the immediate expenses, but the long-term financial commitment. That's where the 5% rule comes in. This rule helps you break down the costs and see the bigger picture. It's a powerful tool to help you cut through the noise and figure out the real cost of renting versus buying. By understanding all the factors, you can make a decision that truly fits your lifestyle and financial goals. Let's shine a light on those hidden costs, those unrecoverable expenses that often get overlooked. When you rent, your biggest unrecoverable cost is simple: your rent payments. That money is gone, vanished into thin air. You're not building equity or gaining anything tangible. Owning a home comes with its own set of unrecoverable costs. Property taxes are unavoidable. Maintenance and repairs are a fact of life. And let's not forget about the cost of your capital, the money you have tied up in your home that could be invested elsewhere. Property taxes and home maintenance can feel like a financial drain. They're like uninvited guests that keep coming back for more. As a good rule of thumb, you should budget around 1% of your home's value for property taxes each year. Another 1% should be set aside for maintenance and repairs. That means if your home is worth $300,000, you're looking at around $3,000 per year for property taxes and another $3,000 for upkeep. Remember, these costs can fluctuate depending on your location and the age and condition of your home. When you buy a home, you're probably taking out a mortgage, and that mortgage comes with interest. Interest is essentially the price you pay to borrow money. It's an unrecoverable cost that eats into your returns. But there's another cost that's often overlooked: opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is the potential return you're giving up by tying your money up in a house. That money could be invested in the stock market, your business, or other ventures that could potentially yield higher returns. Section 5. Investing in your future real estate versus the market. Historically, both real estate and the stock market have been solid long-term investments. Real estate can offer stability and potential appreciation in value. Plus, you get to live in it. The stock market, on the other hand, has the potential for higher returns over the long haul. But remember, both investments come with risks. Real estate is illiquid, meaning it's harder to sell quickly if you need cash. The stock market can be volatile, with ups and downs that can be nerve-wracking. Section 6. The 5% Rule. A simple guide to smart housing decisions. This is where the 5% rule comes in handy. It's a powerful tool to help you navigate the rent versus buy dilemma. The rule states that you should only buy a home if your annual housing costs are less than or equal to 5% of your total investable assets. This rule considers not just your mortgage payment but also those hidden costs we talked about: property taxes, maintenance, and the opportunity cost of your capital. It's a holistic approach to making a smart financial decision. Section 7. Putting the 5% rule to work. Your personalized rent versus buy equation. Let's break down how to use the 5% rule. This rule helps you make a more informed decision by comparing the cost of renting versus buying a home. First, determine your total investable assets. These are the funds you have available for investment purposes. This includes your savings, retirement accounts, and any other investments you have. Make sure to account for all sources of investable assets. Then, multiply that number by 5%. This calculation will give you a benchmark for your housing budget. That's your maximum allowable annual housing cost. This figure helps you understand what you can afford without overextending your finances. For example, if you have $500,000 in investable assets, your maximum allowable annual housing cost would be $25,000. 500,000 times 0.05 equals 25,000. This is a crucial step in your financial planning. If you can find a home where your total annual costs, mortgage payment, taxes, maintenance, etc., are less than or equal to $25,000, buying might be a good option for you. This approach ensures that your housing expenses are manageable and aligned with your overall financial goals. Section 8. Making the call your dream home awaits. Imagine stepping into your dream home, a place where every corner reflects your personality and aspirations. The journey to owning such a home begins with understanding the financial landscape. Remember, the 5% rule is a guideline, not a hard and fast rule. It's a starting point to help you navigate the complexities of homeownership and investment. You can adjust it based on your risk tolerance and financial goals. Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, flexibility is key. For aggressive investors, 5% might be a good target. This approach allows for potential high returns, but also comes with higher risks. If you're more conservative or if you're in a high tax bracket, you might want to lower the percentage to 4% or even 3%. This can help mitigate risks and provide more stability. The key is to find what works best for your unique situation. Personalized financial planning can make a significant difference in achieving your dream home. By understanding the true costs of renting versus buying and using the 5% rule as a guide, you can make a confident and informed decision about your housing future. Take the time to evaluate all factors, and soon, your dream home will be within reach.